Hi, I'm Sean Lindgren, Fire Marshal with the City of Norfolk, Nebraska.
Sean, why is it important for community members to be aware of fire safety?
So yeah, this time of year, Fire Prevention Week, we get featured in the newspaper and we have press releases and we have coloring contests and things like that that focus on it this time of year, but it's really important to think about it every day, all year round. There are certain times of the year where things change that might be things that we do that are more dangerous or could create a fire safety issue. So it's good to be aware of that all the time, but we really focus on it this time of year. But just pausing and taking into consideration the things that we do every day that could cause a problem for our family and friends or be a danger in our home. It's pretty important to understand that.
Perfect. Sean, what are some of the most common fire risk families in our area should be aware of this time of year?
Yeah, so the risks of our this time of year and always really are the times we're putting together plans for heating our homes this time of year also. So furnaces and heaters and things like that is always a thing that is on our minds when we starting up furnaces and starting up wood stoves and things like that. So making sure we're maintaining those things properly. Also, this year's theme for Fire Prevention Week is Charge into Fire Safety. So that's we're really focusing on this year on how we need to be aware of how we're charging our electronic devices. Anything that has a lithium-ion battery, and making sure we're not using them improperly and make sure we're using them the way the manufacturer says they're supposed to be used. Charging them with the proper charging cord, making sure that they're not on a bed or a couch or underneath of a pillow or something like that when we're charging them, so that way they don't create heat or the heat can dissipate away from them while they're charging. So that's kind of the focus we have this time of year.
All right, Sean, what role do mutual aid agreements between local towns play during an emergency?
So yeah, we're lucky here. The fire departments we have around us. So we work closely with all of them. We do trainings. We have the Mutual Aid Association that are all members of that. And so when we have a large incident, depending on the geographic location around us, who we would call or who calls us for those assistance, those times of assistance. So it could be anything from just manpower to equipment to specialized equipment that we might have that the other surrounding community doesn't have. But we're always willing and able to go there and help them in any way that we can.
Sean, how can community members show support or get involved with their local fire and rescue departments?
Yeah, I think it's important that everyone understand that the fire department's not only there for times of emergency. We're there for all the time. So whenever you need help on figuring out what kind of smoke alarms to use or where to put smoke alarms in your house, or if you have a question about something that doesn't seem right in your house or in your building, or even resources to wonder where to go to for lots of different things. You can always reach out. There's always people in the community, especially here in Norfolk, that will help out with that. But in the surrounding communities too, they're dedicated people that will be helpful in any of those types of situations too.